right? So why is it that we should even act? Like, what are we, why act? And my answer to that question, when I introspect and I really think about it, is you're just asking for motivation, which of course ultimately reduces down to experiences of a positive hedonic character. It's like a positive, positively valence experience. So the idea is that the only reason that fundamentally we should act, the only fundamental reason we should act, is because of the experiences of a positive hedonic character. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, look, great. So if we understand that as kind of the end, then so we act for those things. Well, then the morality is it's really easy. So that the morality just has to be constructed in such a way where purpose that. And so here's a point to make.
Don't know. I actually don't know because the thing that I said I was going to set aside earlier, where we take the proposition you need a desire in order to act. I think if you reject that, not only is it not only is your acceptance conducive towards my semantics, but I think your rejection is detrimental to your semantics of morality.
Okay, well, it's not that we're not necessarily there yet, so we can hold that off.
Well, okay, because you said that it doesn't matter. You're not really going to answer whether you agree with it or not.
You haven't objected to anything I've said so far, and so I've yet to say something objective.
The objection lies in your negation of that proposition.
Well, I've yet to like flesh out the point. I haven't finished my point. Okay, so if we agree with that, then okay, here's a metaphysical point which will be relevant to the ethics. So we live in a world that's governed by causal laws. Okay, things happen, because of the kinds of things that they are, and shit is not random. Having experiences of a positive hedonic character is not a causal; it is causal to base causal laws. Okay.
Can we get semantics clear? What is the experience of a positive hedonic character?
Are you confused on what a hedonic character is, or what a positive hedonic character is?
Just define all of those.
What? Okay, so you know what an experience is, right?
I have a concept of experience, yes.
Right, yeah, it's like awareness. Okay. So these concepts are all abstentive, so I'll just draw examples. So suppose in one example you had a camera, and then the other example you had you, right? And the camera saw, like, you put the camera on Sydney Sweeney, right? And then let me do it for you. Like on one example, we put the camera on Olivia Rodrigo, and then the other example, I put your eyes on Olivia Rodrigo. So you'll notice that when the camera puts its eyes on Olivia Rodrigo, right? The camera is aware of everything about her, but the camera has no.
I mean, I don't know about that. It's a really semantic point, but I wouldn't grant that. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. But you, right? You have interlaced in your awareness, right? You also have, affective states about seeing Olivia Rodrigo.
Things that give me good mental qualia?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so an experience of a positive hedonic character just means that.
Okay, and so
you use the word qualia. Sure.
Wait, hold on. The pursuit of positive mental qualia is necessary for a hedonic character, and hedonic character is the thing that answers the problem. Hold on.
That might be Lucario. That's just what if by positive qualia you mean what I just said, then it's the same thing.
Hold on, that's fine. But positive qualia is we reduce a positive hedonic character to positive qualia, and what you're saying. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the experience of a positive hedonic character is the answer to the problem of action, where we need something in order to act.
It's like a Y. It's like a Y. It's the Y. It's the Y.
Yeah. So, are you seeing the issue now?
There's not an issue. What do you mean?
The issue on the conditional that you reject that we need desires in order to act. Like, maybe hold on.
You don't.
Maybe you just define desire something differently. But under my semantics of desire, are you now? Hold on. Under my semantics of desire, which we went through earlier, we did a semantic reduction. Do you still are you still withholding judgment on the truth of the proposition that you need my semantics of desire in order to act?
Wait, number one, that's not relevant. But I'm disagreeing. It
is relevant.
No, it's not relevant. So you agree that an experience of positive hedonic characters, like a good qualia, that answers the question of like why do anything. Okay, so we understand that point, and we understand that for any morality that we're going to create,
it's a necessary answer. It's not just a sufficient answer. It's the necessary answer.
This question, you're derailing. You're actually derailing. This point is not relevant.
No, I'm not. In fact, even if I am derailing,
it might become relevant when we create. It might become relevant when we create another theory, but it's not relevant right now.
No, it's relevant under the consistency of your beliefs. If you believe that statement is false, then you're
If you
not
start
able to
asking me about
sufficiently
fucking,
answer.
if you start asking
You're
me,
not
if you start asking about the
sufficiently
morale, no,
able to
sorry.
answer the
If you start asking me who I'm voting for in this November, and you have a big causal connection between the meta ethical analysis I just did, and who I'm voting for this November, right? You might say
You just
you might
don't
say it's
want to.
inconsistent. Wait. You might say it's inconsistent. That doesn't make it. That doesn't make it relevant. Okay, that doesn't make it relevant. So my point is that I want to finish. I want to finish this point before we start
Your
asking about. We
answer.
start testing the waters.
Every line we go down, your semantics, it just proves my proposition to be true again.
At every line. Every line we've gone down, yeah. Every line we will go down, I don't think so. So if we can continue, you'll
You
see the
just
problem.
co-signed that every. Sorry, you co-signed that every line we've gone down on your semantics proves my position to be true.
Sorry, I've co-signed that everything I've said you've agreed to. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. And everything what I say and what I'm positing right now is that my semantics of desire are necessary for human action. You
Oh my God.
rejected this earlier. You
You don't need
didn't
that.
say you were
Why
agnostic.
is this getting brought
You
up?
hold on,
Why is
hold
it
on,
getting
hold on, hold on,
why is
hold
it
on,
getting brought up?
hold on. Just hold on a second. Not only did you withhold judgment, but you
Okay,
full on
stop being meta.
rejected this
Why is
problem.
it why sorry.
Now,
This is so relevant.
under your own
Why is it
semantics,
relevant? Why is it relevant?
you're
Why is
positing
it
it.
relevant?
I'm telling you, I'm telling you that your negation is a strong issue for your own semantics of
Holy fuck.
morality.
Sorry. How is this question relevant to the point?
It wasn't a question. I just made a statement.
Okay. So you asked me a question. You keep asking me to co-sign this thing about desire.
And then you asked me, hold on, I
What?
asked you
So
the question, you asked me the relevance, and I
how is
made a
this point
statement.
relevant? How is this relevant?
I made a statement. I made a statement explaining the relevancy. Now, can you repeat the statement?
No, sorry, you didn't. No, you didn't explain the relevance.
I didn't make a. Okay, hold on. Okay, you can.
No.
I can grant that you deny that I didn't explain the relevancy, but I just
Bro,
want you to at least repeat my statement.
why are you trying to get so rhetorical? Holy fuck! What is the point?
When you ask me, because I stated it a few times now, you don't see the relevancy. So maybe you don't understand what I was saying. I just want
not relevant.
clarity that you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to say it one more time. I'm saying that when you reject the proposition that my semantics of desires are necessary for human action, that's an issue for your own semantics because your own semantics,
That
and
doesn't
not
that
even just
doesn't
your
establish
semantics, your belief that hold on.
that doesn't establish relevance. I said
Because
that. That doesn't-
hold on, within your semantics,
This is
of
trolling.
morality, you're using morality as an explanation, and by
This doesn't
explanation, you're talking about a
establish
necessity, a sufficient
relevance.
cause,
This
or
doesn't
necessary cause.
establish.
So,
This does not establish.
okay,
This does not
if it
establish
doesn't
relevance.
establish relevance, tell me the statement that I just told
I
you.
told you. Holy fuck! You keep trying to tell me that if I accept this question about desire, it undermines my semantic project.
Not accept a question. No, that wasn't the statement.
Sorry. My answer to the question that you asked me somehow undermines my semantic project. That's what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not relevant. It's not fucking relevant. Holy shit! And I
No, hold
explained
on.
it.
Can you give me?
I explained to you by giving you the example, of you asking about Trump and you have if you had some complex linkage, right? Like that doesn't fucking matter. Like it is that might be true. It might be relevant. It might be relevant to me, right? It might be relevant to me personally. That it might be relevant to my beliefs, but it's not relevant to what I'm talking about right now.
The complexity could extend to other things that are not relevant,
Is
but
what
when the
what
complexity
I'm
lies,
talking. Sorry.
hold on.
I'm talking
When
about
the complexity, no,
I'm trying to
stop saying
flesh
sorry, man.
out. I'm
No,
trying
dude,
to
no,
flesh
stop.
out the
But when the
semantic.
complexity,
Stop.
when the
Stop. Stop.
complexity
Stop.
of
Stop. I'm
the
trying to flesh out.
proposition
Stop.
and
Stop.
your
Stop.
semantics,
Stop.
semantics,
Stop.
makes
I
you
am
defend
trying.
your
Stop.
you
Stop
can
getting
either
rhetorical.
deny
Stop. This is
your
ridiculous.
own semantics,
I'm
you can
trying
deny
to
my
flesh out.
semantics. That's
What are you
fine.
doing? What are you doing?
Bro,
Stop.
hold on,
Stop. What are you doing?
Or you can
Stop.
just deny the
Relax.
proposition that morality
Relax.
is necessary
I
for
am
action.
trying
You
to
can
flesh
reject
out
either one of
the
these things.
semantics,
I'm
and
fine
you
with
won't
that.
stop
I just
talking.
want to know which
What
one
are
of
you
these things you
doing?
reject.
Literally, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing?
What am I doing? I'm ducking on someone
I'm
on
trying
Discord. That's
to
what I'm
look.
doing.
Stop. That was not rhetorical. I'm trying to
Okay, yeah,
establish
I apologize for the red. I'll
a
give my love
common
you.
baseline.
Sorry for the red.
I'm trying to establish a common baseline for the semantics I'm using. Now, look, you can interject. When I've fleshed it out. You understand? Interject when I'm done. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So just jump into when you disagree with something that I said that was not raised as a question, clarifying what I'm saying. Okay. Look, relevant question. Okay. So we've gotten to this point. We agree that there are objective causal laws in the world. Rest. You agree with that point?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So any moral theory, we're gonna construct, and an identification of good and bad, right? That's only gonna be true. If it is the case. If it's true that there is a relationship that the goodness we're identifying and the things we're prescribing have to causing and producing the things which we're acting for, which is positive quality. You agree?
Uh-huh.
Right. Okay. So if you understand that the truth maker, one of the required truth makers of those claims, is a statement about objective reality and its causal relationship to this thing that exists in the world, then simply
Yeah.
saying that something is approved, right? It does not follow from saying that something is approved to saying that it is the case that objectively it has a causal relationship to producing experiences of positive hedonic character, because something being approved is not a sufficient condition to say that something has a qualia producing experiences or positive
Yeah, I
qualia
concur.
producing experiences.
Yeah, I
Right.
agree.
Right. So the identification of the good is not simply just saying someone approves of something. That's
I
we
didn't
shouldn't
say
be talking. We shouldn't be
I
talking
didn't say
exactly.
I didn't say approval was sufficient.
I asked if by good you meant someone approves of it, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a part of it.
That, was that the definition?
No, the definition of morality, like that
The
I use,
definition of
I
no,
can
no, the
explain
definition
it.
of good. Your definition of good.
The definition, my broad definition of good, that doesn't necessitate morality, is something that's conducive towards an end. That's just what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, that might be like the most basic theoretical things, and I would probably agree. But actually, I don't even think I could agree with that, because positive
You don't think you
qualia is
can?
inherent.
What modality are you using to reject the possibility of you? No, never mind. I'm not
The one where the requirements of the modality is not being retarded. That one. So the
gonna.
rational man modality. Okay. The point
Uh,
is the point. Look. Now it is true that things can be instruments to create positive experience. In that sense, they can be said as good. Yeah, sure, whatever.
can be. I think that's necessary.
However, hold on, wait. Those things are only instrumentally good insofar as they produce, positive qualia. That's required, right? And if you take that view, then
Yes.
if you take that view, then positive qualia isn't good for. It's not good for it. It just is good.
I think positive quality is the thing that we act towards. Yeah.
Yeah, it's inherently good.
Okay. Like,
So
I
it
mean,
cannot be
it's
the
an.
case.
Hold
It
on.
cannot
I
be.
don't
It
think.
cannot be the
I
case
don't
that
think.
something is good
Hold on.
necessarily
Hold on.
instrumentally.
Hold on. I don't. Hold on. I don't. I think it would be good for us to acquire it, and by that I mean the acquisition is conducive towards good mental qualia, which just
Yeah,
states that getting good mental qualia is getting good mental qualia. I could make that, but I'm not going to say that good mental qualia is conducive towards some end. I don't see an end for it to reduce to. But this does not. Hold on,
exactly.
hold on. I was wait, hold on. I mean, I started saying hold on. I actually started saying hold on before you started talking because I precogged your interruption. But I apologize for that. But I want to clarify. There was a thing on the table. It was a proposition. I know it wasn't rhetorical. I'm very sorry. But there was a proposition in which you denied. I said that denying this proposition is going to be an issue for your semantics. And we went a whole filibuster. You said, okay, don't bring it up until
Oh,
I
are you bringing
clarify
this
the
shit up
point.
again? Wait,
And
why are you bringing this shit up again?
yeah, yes, I'm bringing it up again because
Why?
it's obviously
Why?
contradictory, and you don't want to
It's not
reconcile
required.
it.
It's not even fucking. Wait, okay, wait, stop. Right, stop. No. I could look. My answer's proposition is completely irrelevant to what I just fleshed out. One, and my
It's
response
not
to your
irrelevant.
and my response to your semantics and my problem with it. So look, I could actually, I can suffer this kind of rhetorical performance. I can completely retcon my answer to this question and make it what consists of whatever you want. In the same way that I could, you could convince me that Donald Trump isn't who I should be voting for because it's with my ethical commitments. Like I could do that, right? And guess what? It would be completely irrelevant to the attack I just levied on your view. You understand?
It hold on. Because an explanation for my view involves the truth of this proposition. Now,
Okay.
you earlier rejected it, and do you still reject
Right.
it?
You actually said just to clarify. You actually said that the way that you captured your view earlier wasn't complete, right? So I asked you if by good you just meant you approved of it, and you said yes. And so now you're saying that that's like part of
What?
the
I
picture.
did not say that. Hold on, I didn't say that. You asked that about justification. You asked, okay, and by justification, do you just mean you approve that abortion should be illegal? And I was like, yeah. And I
I
said,
asked
and by
I
that,
asked
I'm not
for
giving like full. Hold on. And by that, I'm not giving full semantics. I concur with you that understanding of reality, understanding of the
hold on.
acquisition of
You
the
said no.
character.
Hold on.
I
Wait.
think those
No.
are all. I think those are all
No.
other necessities. But I
No.
can
You're
specify.
overlooking.
I was
You're gonna
highlighting.
overlook all the
Hold
things
on.
you
Hold
did
on.
say.
I was
You're overlooking all
highlighting.
the things
I'm
you did say.
highlighting for the sake of clarity.
You
I was
overlook all the.
highlighting my approval is very conducive towards these end when you asked the initial question because I didn't think I was going
You're
to get this far into
highlighting. No,
semantics.
stop.
But if we
You're
are this
overlooking.
far,
You're overlooking. Really,
if
no, stop.
we really use
Crazy.
semantics
No,
in conjunction with the proposition that you've
stop.
made
No,
on the table, when you take the
stop.
negation and you
Stop.
also make a
Stop.
proposition,
Stop. You're
not only is
overlooking.
it positive,
Stop.
you
Nope.
gave a negative
Don't
proposition, and
calm
when you
down.
gave a
Nope,
positive
nope.
proposition,
Why are you
that
posturing right now?
morality
Calm down. No,
actually
stop.
just
Stop posturing.
hold on.
Your view is
When you
still
make it,
your
hold
view
on.
is still
When you make the
your view is still
proposition that
seemingly
morality actually
you're
answers the
claiming your
question,
view is undefined. You're
you
posturing. Calm down.
fucking you for your view.
Calm
And so
down.
I just want
What are
clarity.
you doing?
There are three things that you ought
Why
to
are you
reject.
getting rhetorical? Stop. What are you
I'm not
doing?
wait, what
Oh my
rhetoric did
god.
I use
Just
so far?
stop
Hold
fucking
on.
clip
When I
farming.
continue
Holy
to
fuck.
talk, when I
Bro,
continue to talk,
stop clip farming. Stop
hold
fucking
on.
clip
When I
farming.
continue to
Please
talk,
stop clip farming.
I don't think that's
Lucario.
rhetoric. That's
Yeah,
just
please
me
stop talking.
explaining. So there's
Please stop
three
talking.
things that you have to
Please
reject.
stop
One
talking.
of them. You have to
Please
just
stop
reject
talking.
one of them.
You're not
If you're
making a
asking
fucking point right
nicely,
now.
if you just
Stop. What are you
I'm
doing?
being very clear.
What is
It's
this
not clear
fucking
because you keep
schizo
interrupting.
doing?
It's not clear because you keep interrupting.
Stop being schizophrenic.
Just
No,
stop.
it's not clear because you're not letting me ask you this question. Please stop talking. Holy fuck.
You want to ask another question, even though you said we could get back to this one later after you finished your point?
What?
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I will answer.
Oh my
Hold on.
god, you
I will
fucking blundered.
answer.
Oh, no, you
Okay,
fucking stop. Yeah, after I finish
wait,
my
what else is a blunder?
after I finish my point, motherfucker. We're not off my points. We're off
Okay,
my
wait, your
point.
broader point.
Oh, you just fucking grasped that concept. No, we're not off my fucking points.
Well, no. I thought you were going to make it one point and then try to infer to another point. Because if
We're
you
at the
want to say
same
that your
fucking
whole
point.
point is just
We're
the
at the
entire debate,
same
I'd
fucking
rather get to the reconciliation. So I'm gonna let you ask me. Well, what seems a fair amount? How many questions do you want me to answer before you give me the reconciliation?
No, stop trying to get meta with me. Stop. It's ridiculous. Let me fucking control the conversation. Like when I was controlling the conversation, it was way better. Okay, so just let me do it. Look, you said
got the driver's
I asked you what your semantics, what your ethical semantics were. You're like, I'm an anti-realist. I'm like you think that when something is when I say you're pro-life, I ask you're pro-life. You were like, well, by pro-life I mean I approve of it. I'm like, okay, politically, what does that mean? You're like, oh, like the majority approves of it, right? So I inferred from the answer you gave me, right?
No.
Sorry, I inferred. Oh,
That was
wait,
not. That was
wait,
false.
sorry.
That was
Wait,
false.
stop. I had a question.
That
There's a
was
question. Sorry.
false.
There's a
That was
question.
very
Oh,
false.
there's a question. Sorry, there's a question. Sorry. The question was. Sorry. There was also a reflective like equilibrium condition. Whatever. My question was, okay. Do you think it was reasonable for me to infer from the the list of things that you just said that I just listed out that you just said, right? From that list, do you think it's reasonable for me to infer, right, that your semantics have to do with something is good if it's approved of? Do you think that's reasonable? Yes or no?
Given all the things that you just listed, no.
All right, this is okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, fine. So this apparently I was unreasonable. Chat. You guys fucking asked this. You guys think about that. Okay, I don't care to debate that. Here's the point. Okay, tell me what good means under your semantics.
I already told you.
No, you didn't.
I did. Do you
No,
remember when you said?
apparently my interpretation was unreasonable.
Hold on. Just hold on. Do you not remember earlier in this conversation? And I apologize. That sounded rhetorical. I'm not trying to do that. But
You are
do
trying
you
to
remember
rhetorical.
earlier? I apologize if I was like subconsciously trying to be rhetorical. I apologize. But do you remember earlier in the conversation when well, not that you asked me, but your response to something was that is probably the most trivial things or basic things that I actually agree with. That was a response that you gave, and
All
the
right, can I get it?
response was it was to my definition of good.
Definition? Sorry, you're like I'm not trying to get rhetorical, and then you proceed to talk about meta. It's ridiculous, bro. Just give me the definition.
No, I don't think that's meta.
Give me the definition.
Sorry.
Give me the definition right now.
I don't think that meta and rhetoric are the same thing. But
Give
I
me.
do say,
You're getting meta. No, it doesn't matter. You're getting rhetorical.
okay. But I just find it a little strange that you made this inference about my position.
Find it strange. The subjective was telling me about what he approves of. I don't get.
Okay, you're gonna get this. Okay, you're gonna get a strong recollection when I give you my definition of good. Because the reason I specify that was because it seemed like you were trying to be rhetorical. Oh no, you actually didn't give me your definition. You did not give me your definition. You seemed like very agitated. So I was just inferring that you had really high credence of that. But the amount of recollection that
you're
you're
getting
going to get when I
rhetorical
give
again. Fuck! Just give me that definition.
Hold on. I am being rhetorical right now because you keep interrupting.
Definition.
I am being rhetorical right now because
you're fucking oh my god.
Okay, wait, hold on. You keep saying, "Oh, you're being rhetorical right now. Stop being rhetorical." I'm like, okay, fine. I am rhetorical. And they say, "No, that's true."
Stop. Just concede this fucking rhetorical point and just get to the point.
See the rhetorical. I'm not going to concede any point. I think what you need to concede is one of these three propositions that I gave you earlier. Reconciliation.
Holy fuck. Definition. Here, 3, 2, 1. Give it to me.
Okay, so something that is good is conducive towards an end. Did you get that note, that recollection in your head? Remember when I gave you that definition earlier? I don't know why you piped up and said, "Oh, you never gave me a definition."
Oh my ways. Okay, this please. Something's good if it's conducive. Wait. So we actually went down this fucking dialogue tree, right? And I explained to you.
We went down it.
Sorry. I explained to you the problem with saying that. Understand? I explained the problem. I said, look, positive quality is obviously good, right? So what we're pursuing.
Okay, well now there's 2 reconciliations you need to account for.
Oh, wait, hold up. We're not there. Just look. You agree positive quality is good, yes?
All right, positive quality is good. No.
Okay. It's retarded. This is retarded.
The acquisition is good. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So just right. Good there just describes the instrumental relationship something has to positive qualia.
No, that's not what good is. I was identifying that. I mean, that wasn't a semantic reduction on good, but that was like a synthetic predicate of things that are like have the property of being good.
Wait, something is good according to you, right? If Jesus Christ, something is good according to you if it's instrumental towards achieving any end.
Yeah, and I clarified earlier. Hold on. Because you seem to have very strong tracking issues in this conversation, particularly.
Just to clarify, this is your view. This is your view.
Oh
is this your
God.
conceptually engineered motivation view or no?
Oh my God, stop.
I need to clarify before you keep going.
Oh my God, stop. I'm clarifying this because it's very important, which I already clarified earlier. Hold on. Where I clarified earlier that my definition of good is not necessarily inclusive of morality.
Oh my goodness. Okay, just give me the moral definition of good. Obviously, we're speaking contextually here. Come on.
Okay, yeah, something that is conducive towards an end on a cognitive basis.
What the fuck are you talking about? So, something that's conducive towards an end on a cognitive basis?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my problem with this, right? When you say that, okay, is it required? That's the expansive, fleshed out conditions for something to be good. It's just what you just said.
I just want to be clear. That was 2 questions down. You have reconciliation coming up on the next question.
Yeah, I don't agree with that fucking condition. Okay, but look.
You're not. Okay, you're just not going to address the obvious contradiction in your view.
Given what you just told me, given what you
just don't want to.
Wait, stop.
Gave a quick
response. Stop.
Quick response is something that you're defending with your life right now.
Oh my God!
You're defending a poor little pawn with your life.
Calm yourself.
In this chess game, you put your pawn out in the field, and you knew that your pawn was about to get
holy fuck!
But
no one here is buying it.
for some reason,
stop. No one's buying it. No, stop.
Don't want to let your pawn
Everyone
go down.
sees you dodging by getting
sacrificing the
you
knights
getting
for the pawn.
It's a dodge. You're dodging.
Your castle for the pawn, and you're about to sacrifice your queen for the pawn. But you could have just let your pawn. You could have just sacrificed your pawn. You could have just conceded on that proposition.
Down. You need to relax. Are you?
I'm the one that needs to relax.
Relax yourself. Calm down. Look, what I'm saying.
Sorry, should I be calm like you?
No, stop. Relax.
Wait, should I have the same energy as you? Should I calm down like you?
Relax. My point is, okay. Here's what needs to be understood. Right. So what you just said, right? You defined good in the moral way. You said, it's something. You said something being conducive towards what you said. You said a cognitive desire. Is that what you said, or what was the specific wording?
It was conducive towards an end on a cognitive basis. So the end is going to be like
right. Okay. So it's not required. It's not required that the cognitive basis for the end is actually, in fact, qualia promoting, right? Like positive qualia promoting. That's not required, is it?
It has to be conducive towards something, and you have like a cognitive desire towards something. You have cognitive values, and when those things are conducive towards your cognitive values, then yeah, it's good.
Right. But just to clarify, you're not stipulating that in reality, right? It's objectively true, right? That the cognitive desires you have are in fact aligning with the actual objective causal norms surrounding the production of positive qualia, right?
Hold on, Liam. Earlier you took it down to a 3. You jumped right back up to a 7. I need to take it down a little bit.
That was not rhetorical. Answer my question. Stop dodging. Yes or no?
No, I'm just saying like your microphone.
You're just fucking sick. How about you just say a fucking answer my question, okay? Yes or no?
Repeat the question.
Is it the case, right, that it's required for a cognitive end to qualify under your definition of the moral sense of good? Is it required that the cognitive end, in fact, actually is aligned with the real objective causal relationship that behavior has to the production of positive quality? Yes or no?
No.
It's not required. Okay.
You could be. I mean, you could perceive it. Okay. Actually, your actions. I would say your actions do not need this, But for something to be moral, yeah, it would have to be like conducive towards your positive mental qualia.
Wait. So simply because someone, the simple fact that somebody has a cognitive desire in favor, approving of a particular course of action and or state of affairs, right? The simple
Sorry,
fact that
someone.
they have that appraisal, the what do you say, the perception of positive qualia. Just because somebody has that, it does not
That
follow.
satisfies your action. Your in your perception.
No,
No,
wait,
hold on.
just to
I'll
clarify,
clarify.
it doesn't follow.
I
Wait,
would
sorry.
really like
Wait,
to clarify. Can I
okay,
please calmly clarify?
clarify,
Okay.
clarify.
So I will clarify that your perception, I brought that perception property in for the satisfaction of action. So once you perceive something is going to give you good mental quality, I think that's sufficient and even necessary. I will say that your perception is necessary for your action, which is why I co-sign that ideal thing, because you need the ideas thing. You need concepts in order to perceive something to have a result of good mental quality. So something actually being good, it doesn't need that perception thing.
Okay, so let me just ask my question, right? So we agree, just to clarify, that if simply because, right, somebody has the perception of something producing positive quality, just because they have the perception, right? They have the cognitive desire. It does not follow necessarily that thing, right, is actually good.
Yeah, it doesn't follow.
Okay. So if that's the case, you defined right, good as something which is conducive towards a cognitive end, right? So good if P, right? And then you just
Yeah.
conceded, right, that you just denied the conditional just then. So it's a contradiction.
Wait, sorry. Repeat what I just denied.
You just denied. You denied that if something were, a cognitive desire and conducive towards it, that it would be good.
Oh, no, 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 no. You included perception, and you proceeded to say that just because you perceive it, that doesn't mean it's actually good. And I was saying that my perception, that's sufficient and
Defined.
necessary for my actions.
That's what you
I wasn't talking
defined
about
as a
something being good.
cognitive. Sorry, that's what you defined as a cognitive end. That's what you defined. Cognitive
Something that you
desire.
perceive. Hold on. I defined a cognitive end as something that you have a perception that's giving good
Sorry.
mental
So
quality.
you defined. Sorry, no, sorry. You defined a cognitive end, right, as some kind of desire. Okay. And
Yeah.
then you then define desire as something which you perceive, right? That's something motivating that you perceive as producing positive quality. That's what you said.
That's sufficient for your desires, yes.
Right. Right. So if you do a semantic analysis and you get very linear with what you just said, right, you understand that ultimately this perceivability condition, right, the fact that it's all perceptive, right, this condition is
Perception.
true of something good under your definition, right, which means, right, that whenever you gave me the conditioner, you're like, oh, something is good if meets the condition, right, and then we explore it, and then I ask you the question again after we explore. You're like, no, it doesn't. It just because it's perceived as such, it's not actually the way. You are actually committing a contradiction.
No, just because it's perceived doesn't mean that it's actually good. Like just
Right.
because it's perceived that you hold on, wait, please stop interrupting. Just because it's perceived that it's going to give you good mental quality, that doesn't mean it's actually good. Now, what it does mean is it means that you desire it. And I think that the thing that well, not that I think that, but what my semantics for something being good on a moral basis went strictly with the things that give you good mental quality. It's things that you typically act towards, or things that you perceive to give you good mental quality, are the things that you're going to act towards because you think that it's good for you. It could actually not be good, and it could be something that you actually don't isn't going to give you good mental quality, but you still desire it because of your perception has tricked you into thinking that it's going to give you good mental quality.
There it is, folks. This fucking liar. Look, we got him. I asked this guy, right? I asked him to define good, okay? And after I constricted him to giving me the moral sense of the term good, right? He said something's good if it's conducive towards a cognitive end. And by cognitive end, right? He meant desire. And by desire, he understands that
No,
desires
no, 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 no,
are.
no, no. But I never defined cognitive end as desire.
Oh, you're lying now. Oh, this fucking liar. We caught him again. That's two.
You got him again. Good job.
Define a cognitive end, if not a
A
desire.
cognitive
That's what you said. That's what you said.
a cognitive end. I don't think I ever really defined cognitive end
You did.
thus
You said it was
far.
a desire. You said you're lying. You said it was a
Hold on,
desire.
hold on. My desires are things that I perceive to give me good cognitive ends, and my cognitive ends are the things that give me good mental qualia.
Wait. What, oh, wait, by cognitive end, you mean you mean a positive? You mean positive qualia?
Yeah.
This lying, this lying motherfucker, bro. You did not say that. Okay, but look, why are you using the word cognitive end as if it adds anything? The word cognitive and the word end don't even reduce to the concept of qualia.
Well, when I said I didn't define cognitive end, I remember defining good on a moral basis as something that, is
Uh,
good and on a cognitive level. And then yeah, on that cognitive level, I just mean that it would be inclusive of production of good mental qualia. And
so
your desires, and I'll define
because
and
I'm
hold on,
very good faith.
I define desires as things that you perceive to give you good mental quality. I've stated this earlier. Now, if I made an error, because I will say, I think I've been, I mean, I was a little confused earlier. I remember accidentally misordering things that I said earlier, and I clarified that, and I was like, wait, let me explain this. So I'm open, given that my recollection of that, I'm open to the possibility that I had misinformed you of my semantics. I'm open to that possibility, and I'm just going to clarify it right now.
Look, because I'm very good faith, right? Because I like keeping a benevolent rapport here in the arena debate server.
Units, baby, Divinity.
I'm gonna allow you to retcon what you just said. Okay, I'm gonna
Hold
allow
on.
you to do
Are
that
you? Wait, I have a question. I have a question. Are you as good faith as Evil Destiny?
more. And look, let me tell you something.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm not gonna fucking concede that right until I stump you into the fucking dirt. Concede it now.
I concede. But look,
Yeah.
oh my
look.
god, bro.
Here's the point, right? So you fucking okay. So just quiet. We've now gone, right? So actually, right, something is good if that thing is objectively conducive towards right the production of positive qualia.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that is the, if that is your view now, right? Which it wasn't earlier, but if that is your view now, that is my view, right? So now that we've demonstrated, right, we understand this. We can understand this. Um, these kind of uh these kind of judgments and sorry, not judgment. These kind of moral theories you can build. Okay, these moral theories about such something being good, X Y Z. This such is good, blah blah blah. Right. That means that the causal intermediaries to desire, right? So okay, actually, let me say this: achieving, satisfying a desire, right, and all these other different cognitive motivations that are more emergent and complicated, right? Those things actually do produce positive qualia, right? So
No. Because we want to clarify semantics. Satisfaction of desire is not necessarily indicative of good mental qualia, because satisfaction of desire could be indicative, or not just indicative, but satisfaction of desire could only include satisfaction of the state of affairs that you perceived to give you good mental qualia, but it doesn't actually do that.
sorry, I take it to be the case that in and of itself, the satisfaction of desires it produces positive qualia.
Well, I have a counterexample.
Okay, give me a counterexample.
Okay, so a counterexample is that when I'm really thirsty, I keep around these like bottles of orange, apple juice. We'll go with apple juice. I keep around these bottles of apple juice, and I'm really thirsty at a time. And you most of the time the apple juice is full. It's full of just regular plain old apple juice, and I desire to open this water bottle and put the content of this water bottle in my mouth. That I'd say that's a desire I have, and I
Mm-hmm.
perceive that it's going to give me good mental quality. Little did I know, someone dumped out my apple juice and replaced it with piss. Now, the proposition that I desired to put the content of that water bottle in my mouth, that's still true. It didn't give me good mental quality. I didn't actually want that. I desired that state of affairs, but it ended up grossing me out and gave me no good mental quality.
Common trick of the trade, right there, right? You didn't actually accomplish the intention, right? You may have accomplished the means, right? The means by which you judged as being conducive towards desire, right? But the desire was to drink apple juice. The desire wasn't to drink the yellow substance in the fridge. Okay, so no.
Wait, hold on. No. If you think that's a good response, I can change it. Now, there's a plethora of ways I could attack this critique, but I'm actually going to change it. What if I found out that apple juice doesn't satisfy, it doesn't quench my thirst, it actually grosses me out, and I'm actually allergic, and I'm going to get a bunch of hives from drinking apple juice. Not only does it not quench my thirst, but it actually gave me a bunch of negative mental qualia. Do you still think that I desire to drink apple juice?
So, sorry, hold on. I didn't say right that exclude another common trick of the trade is like fucking lying, right? Look, I said that necessarily there is a positive quality involved in the satisfaction of desire. It does not follow, right? It doesn't follow that there cannot
No,
be
no,
the
I disagree with that. And I
I
disagree with
know.
that, but you posited
Right,
in this hypothetical, in this hypothetical where we had
response,
this variable
right?
of false
You're
perception,
right.
when we
Hold on.
had this
This
variable,
response,
when
right?
we had this variable
Sorry, this
of false
response that you
perception,
gave.
you proceeded to say, and you made this
Hold on,
claim. You made this
hold
claim
on,
that you
hold on.
actually desired the apple juice,
The
and then I changed the hypothetical. It turns out you actually don't
production,
value the apple juice. What's the
the
good thing? The good thing that you actually desire, the ultimate thing that that produces goodness, is the satisfaction of positive mental
production,
states. I'm going
the
to give you that. That's
production,
my
the
cosign.
oh my
Now,
god,
either you're
this
going
guy's
to
playing
stay
a
on that
purple.
point, or you're
He's
going to keep on moving. And just
coming
remember,
again.
you reject
Coming
this
again.
proposition that
And
is
he's not gonna let me talk.
sitting
He's not
on
gonna let
the
me talk.
side of the table this
Right? He's
entire
gonna keep going.
conversation, and you
Why is he going
refuse
to?
to
He's gonna
reconcile.
continue to go
There are
because he
three
knows he's wrong.
things, and
He knows he's wrong at this point.
I guess I can keep
He knows he's
going,
wrong on this
but
point.
there are
Just
three
stop talking.
things, and I just want to remind
You
everyone,
know you're wrong
or
on this
not
point.
even everyone, I don't
You
think
know
anyone
you're
was
wrong on this
tracking this,
point.
but I want to remind
You
you, okay?
know you're
Because
fucking
this is
wrong on this point.
between me and you. So there are three
You
things
know
that
you're
you
wrong on this
have
point.
to reject. One of these things, you cannot hold all three of these things to be true, is that my semantics
You
of
know you're
desire are necessary for action.
You know you're wrong on this point.
Proposition
Stop talking.
2 is that your
You won't
semantics
even
and
let me
morality
continue.
are
You would have said
necessary
like,
for action.
you know
And
you're
just to
wrong
be
on this point.
clear,
Why won't let me continue?
or you could just reject the proposition that my semantics are necessary for action. You could do that.
Are you done?
No,
Sure,
there's
you're
one
done.
more. You could just reject the proposition.
I've declared you done.
Yeah,
I've
there's one
declared
more thing you could reject. You could just
I,
reject the proposition that
I
even
said you're
any
done.
semantics
I
are
said you're done. I
necessary.
said you're done.
Necessary. Oh, you said I'm.
I said you
Oh,
were
I
done.
thought
That means you're
I
done.
thought it was a question.
Here's
I
the point.
apologize.
Here's the greater point. Okay, like the fact that we have to even go on this fucking tangent. Like I'm not even gonna entertain this anymore. Okay? I'm just gonna pick a different way that
It's a
doesn't allow you to
tangent
be.
now. You're not.
I'm not
Just
gonna
like the
allow
other
you.
one.
I'm not gonna allow you to be a fuck. No, sorry. I didn't know I was talking to a weasel. You're weaseling right now. Stop fucking weaseling. I'm gonna move to a point. I'm move to a point. Right.
You
I'm
need to
gonna move to a
reconcile.
point. I'm gonna move to a
I'm
point
willing to
that
take
has
somebody's take
inherent.
on this point.
Sorry.
I'm not
I'm
going to let
sorry.
you escape another one.
Nope.
I am
I'm gonna move
stating,
to a point.
I'm not going to let you
I'm
escape
going.
another
I'm
point.
announcing. I'm
Topic
announcing to make it
divinity.
very
I'm not going to let
known
you escape
that I'm
another point.
moving to a
Legendary
point.
debater.
Right.
I'm
Which
not going to
has
let you
an
escape
inherent,
another
inherently
affiliation
or
necessity.
deterrent
You need to
weasel
reconcile these.
feature, bro. Anti-weasel deterrent point. All right, be quiet. Look, the point I'm
How
making.
am I weaseling?
The bottom point is this. Look, the bottom point is this. You can gain, right? The problem is you can gain, right? The production of positive qualia, right, from certain things which are causally dependent on features of your cognition that you have control over, i.e., belief, right? Your belief can, in fact, cause the production of positive mental qualia, right? It can impart play a role. Now, here's the point, right? The point is that once you understand this, once you understand this view that the production of your belief, right, can play a role in what beliefs you choose to have, or choose to, govern yourself, right? The things you control, they themselves can play causal roles in what you will, end up pursuing. You can understand this. Having a certain belief, right, necessarily has the opportunity cost of its negation and all the things that contradict it. All right, because then you have cognitive bias, whatever. And so understand that you can actually say that a certain web of beliefs, right, is better than another set of beliefs, in the sense that having that set of beliefs will cause you to have these features of your psychology, which will, when achieved, will give you more positive qualia. And so here's the point, right? Simply saying, right, as a subjectivist, this fucking liar, this guy, he's like, oh, I'm such a. When you say that, oh, I approve of such and such, if something is good, I'm pro-life because they, most people approve and I approve and all this bullshit, right? Simply approving, that doesn't mean that it's optimal, right? Like, look, if I go to the fucking gym, right? I know you've never fucking been there, okay? I'm sorry, I was trying to get rhetorical. I'm sorry. Like the point is, like, it's not optimal, okay? Like, you could have this mediocre, fucking just middle of the road kind of belief system, and you're gonna have like mediocre middle of the road. But look, if you held a rational philosophy with true propositions, right? You're gonna have a better better life. So here's the point: you cannot use approval as like, oh well, something's good because we approve it. It's like, well, approval does not necessarily mean approval is not sufficient or necessary to establish that something is good, right? Good in the fullest way. You understand? So something might be in part good because you approve of it. That's true. Which is true. But like whenever we say good, we really want to hold you to the standard of like, well, long term, when you act on this policy such and such, you promote good experiences, or it's to your interest generally and all that shit. So just saying that you approve it doesn't matter. Like that doesn't actually make it good.
Also, Divinity, somebody named Gadfly has been calling you out and saying that you're
Who?
dog shit.
Who?
Gadfly,
Who? That? Who?
Philosophy King.
Who is that?
He's been in chat, sort of saying that you're getting
Which VC?
annihilated.
Which one?
In general chat, he's like, then if you just pull up,
Which one? Wait, what's his name was?
it's a Nightclot's procedure. Yeah,
This guy saying that I'm committing blunders.
yeah. Like if you just scroll, just read.
Oh, hold on. Let me just read this shit out. Interrupt him here. Say you should voice crack. Point that out. Dumbass is missing critical text. Stuttering is just. This guy's trying to get rhetorical in chat. Mike the fuck up. Sorry, Lucario. We can use later. Hold on.
No.
Mike,
No.
sorry.
Stop running. No, you called me a weasel. You called me a weasel, and now you're not even gonna address it.
You are a fucking
The thing that was
weasel.
thrown on the table a long time ago.
Stop.
The proposition that my semantics of desire are necessary for
Right,
action.
stop being
You're
fucking
not going to
rhetorical.
reconcile that. You're not going to reconcile this other thing where you posited that the acquisition of desires is actually
Lucario.
necessarily inclusive of the production of good mental
I'll go back.
I'll go back to you.
I'll go back to your point. Look, this guy will not say. Look. Nightclot's
Really?
Nightclot's predecessor.
It
When you gonna
doesn't
stop?
matter.
Stop.
Leon, it doesn't matter.
Wait, sorry. Nightclot's predecessor, right? When
It
you gonna
doesn't
stop?
matter.
When are you gonna
Like
stop?
our predecessor,
Wait, stop.
The username is enough
Wait,
for you to disregard
Lucario.
all of these beliefs.
Wait. I know.
His
Let me
username
hold on.
alone is enough.
Lucario, please. Thank you. Look, Nightclot's predecessor, right? When you gonna stop eating shrimp with the wimps and start eating lobster with the monster? Mike the fuck up. I'm so tired of this Weasley fucking chat. Like, look, Lucario is being a weasel, and like, right? Like, admittedly, he has some right to speak.
Weasel, that's insane.
He has some right to speak. No, and admittedly, he has some right to speak right now because I bitched him. I understand, but Nightclot's predecessor is being more of a Weasley fuck, and I have higher. Sorry, I probably look. Nightclot's predecessor, Mike the fuck up. Stop running. You stupid fuck.
All right, let's
Look,
jump
I think we should get concluding statements from Divinity and Lucario, whichever one of you want to go first.
Oh, Lucario, you can go first. Sorry, I called you a weasel, so you can go first.
Okay, that's fine. So in the beginning of this conversation, we clarified semantics, and Liam asked me this question. He asked me, okay, so by justify here, you just mean that you approve it? And I was like, yes, because my approval is sufficient for the justification. Now, my approval, its sufficiency was only, after we presuppose some other things. So, like my understanding of reality, my understanding of the acquisition of hedonic characters, stuff like that. Even the laws of physics, like the laws of physics being true is necessary for my moral statements being true. So there's confusion on that, and I could have clarified that, and I did clarify that later, but he still holds on to this point, which I've already addressed, rather than addressing some other things that need to be addressed as well. So the first thing that Liam Staten has been running away from in this conversation, I apologize for any rhetoric, but I feel like it's true.
Government name me? What the fuck?
Hold on. Wait, what?
Why did you government name me, bro?
Let's follow. Prophet Divinity, legendary debater. Prophet Divinity, legendary debater. He makes it. I asked him this question. I asked him a very basic question. I was like, okay, do you think that desire is necessary? Do you think it's possible to act towards something without desire? Essentially asking, does he affirm the belief that desire is necessary for action? In which his response is, entails the negation of that. He thinks that it's not necessary. And once we did semantics on what he means by morality, because he also posits this other proposition is that morality is actually necessary for action. So we did a semantic reduction, and I tried to press him on a proposition, but he said, okay, let me make this point first. So I proceeded to say, okay, let's go down your semantic reduction. And once we did it, he actually introduced the positive hedonic character, or the acquisition of a positive hedonic character. And by that, we reduced it down to the acquisition of mental quality again. So, those are sufficient for my semantics of desire. And so once we clarify that, it actually, under his semantics, it just reduces to the statement that, morality is necessary for action. We did a reduction on that. Turns out that the content of morality is also necessary analytically. So one of the content being sufficient conditions for my definition of desire. Now, he could have said when he answered my first question, he just denies my semantics, but he didn't even do that. And I tried to repeat him, look, you can just deny my semantics. You can say, oh, you rejected that proposition under different semantics of desire, which he proceeded not to do. And so I said, okay, you either need to do this, you either need to concede your definition of morality, or you need to concede the proposition that morality is necessary for action, which he still does not do either one of these three throughout the entire conversation. Later on, another reconciliation that is necessary for Prophet Divinity Legendary Debater in order to satisfactorily respond to things and not be contradictory is when he makes the assertion that desire is necessarily inclusive of the production of good mental quality. That's false, and I gave a counterexample. When you desire something, you desire doing this action because under my semantics, my semantics are very precise, they're very clear. My semantics of desire are things that you perceive to give you good mental qualia. I'm able to account for situations like this because I've already thought of these things, which Prophet Divinity clearly has not thought of these counterexamples, and which leads him to the false belief that acquisition of desire necessarily includes the production of good mental qualia. When I gave him this counterexample, he said it doesn't matter, it's a tangent, and he's not going to address these contradictions in his worldview. And that's basically it.
All right.
Okay. I believe it was Albert Einstein who said that, if you can't explain something simply and shortly, you can't explain it, and that's probably because of lack of understanding.
Fucking idiot.
Wasn't that Einstein? Evil Destiny.
I'll just let that sit.
All right. Yeah, guys. Look, this guy gave me his semantics for good and stuff, and he told me a little bit about his pro-life view, whatever, all this appraisal shit. So after right, I dissected his view a little bit, and then presented my own. After numerous attempts to derail, or numerous attempts to distract me from the meat of the conversation, right? This fucking guy then retconned his whole view. He's like, well, it's possible that maybe I miscommunicate. Holy shit. Look, what was obvious is this. He came in here swinging hard. He's like, it's good because I approve. It's good because, it should be illegal because all the people disapprove. It's like, holy shit, dude. Look, I thoroughly refuted that. Because I did a conceptual analysis. I engineered a new view, right? The objective is he not a view, right? I got him to concede on all these points. And then at the end, at the very end, right before I'm about to handle this Weasley little fuck, Nightclot's predecessor, this fucking piece of shit, right? I just got it very, very known that simply because it's approved, it does not make it good, which was originally what was fucking reasonable to infer. This fucking whatever. Yeah. Look, it's obvious. Like, what fucking problem this guy even had? Right?
Are you drunk right now, Liam?
No. Anyway, fine.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway, yeah, it's fucking. I lost the debate. Now, Nightclot's predecessor, pipe the fuck up, you Weasley fuck. And give
Also, real quick, wait. Ian, are you here? Ian.
Yeah, Nightclot's predecessor. What does my meat taste like?
Allegedly, Ian.
Bro, in a sense. Jesus Christ. I'm here in a sense.
Nightclot's predecessor.
Since I sound like my son after beat riding me for like 20 minutes, bro. This is insane. Lay off the giddy. Shut up, Bettersworth, whatever.
You already lost to me, dumbass. Who are you? Who fucking are you? I have no fucking
Oh
clue
shit,
who
I
you
didn't
are.
see. Wait, Ian was typing in the side chat. Listen, Ian, we need to find a theist for you to debate. And if we did that, would you be willing to debate them?
Wait, sorry. Who is Nightclot's predecessor? Saying I've
Yeah, Liam. Calm down. Alright, sounds good. I'll DM you whenever Goons and I find a person.
Alright, well, who is this guy? He says I've debated him before. What's his, does he have like another username?
I think
He
follows
used to
Goon.
go by Thaddeus.
Thaddeus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who that is. Just stop fucking bitching yourself right now and pipe up.
Yeah, Thaddeus.
Dialectical fucking.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If he does, if he does pipe up, I don't think I can help you guys out.
Dialectical masochist, bro. Just you're getting bitch right now and you like it. Just pipe up. God, holy fuck.
Eric, you know what I realized? Like the M. Kissinger, Oppie, Mason, Mustafa group just has no place in the server, and they haven't integrated.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of inevitable given sort of people in here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's the
They
crowd
would
we're
ban
trying to
everyone
play
Catch me
anyways.
on a dry week, bro. Come on.
Goons, are you fine with me sending the rec to the server?
Like posting it in here.
Yeah, or do you want me to just put it in?
Hold
server
on. Evil Destiny and Goose. Did I get rhetorical in that debate or no?
Yeah, you
Yo, he
got
said I was
yeah,
slamming
sure,
him, but
man.
now he's saying I'm a
you got
dumbass piece of like.
rhetorically dominated.
Oh, did I actually?
No. Wait. Actually, Eric, can you make a channel where like only we have the ability to post in it?
Wait, where
And
the
it's like-
fuck is this poll?
Yeah.
Where's the
So
fucking poll?
stop.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Stop. Stop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually add to the channels that are like at the top. I'm gonna call it videos.
Just label it debate Rex.
It's just gonna be called some yeah, debate Rex. Yeah, we can call it that. And then we're gonna drag this up, and then add everyone. Can't type in it.
Also, there's a poll and announcements if you guys want to vote on who won versus Lucario and Divinity.
I wasn't here for it, but Divinity, you're funny as fuck.
Oh, this is not. Hey, start getting your op accounts in there, bro.
All right. Now we can let people view the channel. And
Oh, what the fuck is that, bro? Shinra, you're fucking.
we can view the history too.
Destiny, please turn off your mic, bro. Please stop. Evil Destiny, it's so loud. Please. Thank you.
But you did lose to D1 though, right?
Man, shut your ass
You
up,
did
bro. I
lose to
bitched.
D1.
I bitched
No, you
one.
did lose to D1. No, you did lose to it. I mean, you can say it if you want, but you did lose.
Okay, can I get? Okay, hold on. Can Nightclaw's predecessor stop being a fucking bitch? He's look at his fucking intent there. He's like, I don't need to debate. You already asking me to engage. You already got bitch. Like, what are you? Fuck are you talking about, bro?
Calm the fuck down. Don't let him control you. You're better than that.
Yeah, he's just trolling you, bro.
Wait, are you
trolling
sure?
bro.
Are you sure it's only us that can type in the channel?
Yeah.
Okay.